Today I'm interviewing Miss Jennifer Hartley. She's a technology person here at Alexandria Elementary School. How are you, Miss Hartley?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. All right. How do the positions of tech person influence student achievement in the local school?
Well, as my position is the technology coordinator, but we don't so much do the curriculum, but we are like support for anybody who needs help with fixing their problems if they're having technology issues, and we also do things like inventory and barcodes and things like that. So I think just the fact that we have somebody on campus who can fix problems and we don't have to wait an entire week if something goes wrong
Mm-hmm.
for our technology person from central office to come, I think that just is so powerful for the kids because, if a computer broke years before and we didn't have a technology coordinator, then we just had to wait for a week and then the kids couldn't use it.
All right.
And now I can just zoom in the classroom and fix it and get back out.
Exactly. How does technology coordinator influence student achievement system wide?
Well, system wide, we have technology coordinators in every single school in Calhoun County, and actually, our school has two because it is so large. So I think just the fact that they've given us that position, and we do get a stipend for it, so it encourages the people who have the knowledge to use it instead of just staying in our classroom and not sharing that knowledge with others. But I think it's the same thing. We just have one in every school, so it's helpful.
Right. Now, you said that at central office they have someone that helps the local school level.
Mhm.
How do they do that?
When you have a problem with a technology, iPad, computer, anything that you have a problem with, you put a technology work order in through our school website, and first it comes to me and our other technology coordinator, and if we can't fix the problem, then we forward it on to the technology department. And there's actually probably 10 to 15 people in that department, and so each person has an assigned one or two schools, and so every day or every week they go and they fix anything that's a major issue that coordinators can't fix.
Okay. How does the role of technology in comprehensive improvement evolve since you first entered education?
Well, 11 years ago when I first started teaching, I was just excited to get a projector in my classroom. I really was just excited to have computers that worked. And I even, my very first classroom, I remember I had to fix the computers that I had because they were broken.
Mm-hmm.
So was helpful that I had that knowledge then. But now it's commonplace for each classroom to have 4, 6 computers, 2 or 3 iPads, and I've used my state fee money for a couple of different years to buy extra iPads. So I actually have 8 iPads, 7 computers, and then I have my projector and my whiteboard. So it just changes the way that you teach, but on the same aspect, you have to have that teaching foundation to make it work. Because there are days that our internet goes down, and if you're just so dependent upon technology to help you, you got to go back to the bare bones, get your basal out, and teach that way. So.
Right. In what way do you think the technology that we have assists us with our vision and mission
Vision and mission.
for Alexandria?
Well, our mission is teaching and learning like a champion,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that for the students in our school to be a global competitor in the world market, then they have to have the same technology opportunities that other students have. Even though we are in rural Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
our students are still very proficient in computer skills and iPads, and even my kindergarten kids, they use QR codes daily. So you're just starting from kindergarten on up and increasing their technology knowledge so that maybe one day they could go to a different country and work in that country. You just have to prepare them for whatever they may want to do later.
Great. How are the roles and responsibilities different across school levels?
I think that it kind of goes back to the fact that we have two technology coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
There were just so many work orders being put in that they basically had to give us two coordinators because our school is so large. But also, back then, so many teachers, this is probably 5 years ago, so many teachers didn't know how to fix anything that
Mm-hmm.
happened on their computer. So, as something came unplugged, they didn't even really know how to troubleshoot to figure out what's wrong.
Right.
But our school has done a really great job of increasing the teachers' knowledge
Mhm.
also. So I don't have that many work orders that come into me anymore, and if it is, it's usually something major. So I do more social media now, like our Facebook group and our Twitter page and things like that. But I think that the smaller schools obviously have less, and we have more, but it's still, you have to train your staff to be able to fix their problems.
Right,
too.
and you think middle school and high school, they have their own technology
They do.
coordinators as well.
They do.
What changes you think need to be made in order to have a greater impact on our students' achievement?
I think we're making the changes that we need to have. We are using our money to buy more Chromebooks, and I know the upper grades especially use those so that they can have one-to-one ratio for their students, and that's what's going to make the biggest impact, is if you don't have to share as much and you can have those technology things in your classroom. So I think that our school is doing a great job by making the changes we need to make. Other than that, the software that we have, we're keeping up to date with the latest technology that's available for education. So I think that our school in particular, but County County in general, is doing a great job increasing our students' performance by updating their technology.
How do you think your position impacts the decision making of our school?
I think that when the administrators have seen that we use the technology and it's not just sitting on a shelf, and we don't get frustrated because things are broken, because we do have technology coordinators that can fix it, then I think that encourages them to purchase more things for us and use that money there instead of other places where they could use it.
Right.
So I think that the fact that we do our job well, the teachers can do their job well, it increases the odds that we're going to get more technology.
Awesome. Thank you so much
You're
for doing this
welcome.
interview.
You're so welcome.